This video will be episode 15 of the Black Lion Origins campaign. Last episode was a big episode. We leveled our blacksmithing up past 225. We got married to Ladigal, and we also won the best horse in the game and the third best horse in the game in two different tournaments. And now here we are in Vlandian territory. We've been competing in tournaments, and we're going to see if we can't humiliate some more Vlandian nobles while we're here. I've called my clan members to me because I have in mind to wage war on the Vlandians and get a little bit of retribution for the loss that was and humiliation that was inflicted on us in episode 13. See if we can't have any payback. So I I lost my shield there. I was blocking both of those enemies really aggressively. That's a funny way of putting it. I was aggressively blocking, but I blocked both of them until I could back up to my teammate here, and we could have at least a fair fight, 2v2. And now I'm trying to cover him from crossbow fire. I covered the one shot, but I forgot to wait for the second one there. He's getting impatient with my trying to keep him alive. Nice. That crossbowman there must have run out of ammo. That suits me fine. Won this round. Well, I mean, it's hard to imagine the catastrophe that would have to happen to lose that 2v1. Yes! My favorite. I got a horse. I aim for the horse first because he's just going to cover up with his shield if I were to attack him in that situation. And I'd much rather get him off that horse. And then, of course, I went right for the archer because those are our cavalrymen's bread and butter. Made it to round 3 already. This is a fairly noble heavy tournament, it feels like, but it's probably mostly the same nobles. But this guy Alari, he was my teammate all through, and then all of a sudden in this round, gotta fight against him. This Vlandian Gallant, I believe, is a tier 3 Vlandian noble cavalry, so they have one-handed skill. Look at this little whippersnapper, but he is a noble, and a Vlandian noble at that, so he has to be respected in a one-handed melee tournament round, to be sure. I still have very little one-handed skill to be speaking of, and he doesn't seem to be lacking in the department. A lot of these AI, computer-generated nobles, they start out with most of the skill they're ever going to have, so yeah, not a terrible lot of shame in losing that one. Though I much would have preferred to have won and shamed all of those Vlandian nobles. Anyway, you can see my companions have finally met up with me, and what I'm looking to do is I just got my Vader Hotblood, and I don't want to take it into battle and have it die. So I'm gonna go to Pencanic and pick up some armor for it. And right now I'm just trying to shuffle gear and horses around on my clan members so that everything is optimized. Now, I keep getting wedding proposals for my brother from female nobles, but they're not the ones I want. These are not the nobles I'm looking for. They have a lot of wasted attribute points in intelligence and social, and even cunning is a waste. So I'm waiting for a proposal from a wife that will be a suitable clan member for me, a warrior like Ladogol. Ladogol has one wasted attribute point. I can't remember which one it's in, but it's forgivable to have one. But when like the bulk of your attribute points are wasted in that, I'm not having it. Now I know that it's possible that if I did let him get married to an unsuitable wife, that maybe that wife would just die in childbirth or in battle or something, and then I could let him get married again to hopefully a warrior wife. But I'm not counting on it. So what I want to do here is check to see who the Vlandians are at war with. They're at war on two fronts. So this is a fantastic time to bully the small folk of Vlandia and make them feel my wrath. So you can't miss the opportunity to level your bow skill and athletic skill when fighting peasants, because they're very docile and they'll just stand around and let you level your athletic and bow skill in the beginning until you actually kill a few of them. But I absolutely want to be leveling my athletic skill. I've only got another 13 before I reach level 200, and I'll be able to get my 9th attribute point in vigor once I reach 200 athletics, and you'll see I'm only 12 away from that now. And then in 2 levels, I'll make, because we're currently at 22nd level. In 2 levels, I'll be 24th level, and I'll unlock another attribute point, because you unlock an attribute point to be used every 4 levels you gain. So at 24th level, we'll get another one, and that'll be my 10th attribute point in vigor. We'll be all done with sinking our attribute points into combat related stats. Nice. 191. We're only 9 away now. That was some good work. Next level, I'll be making I'll be able to finish off the focus points for my scouting. I'll have all 5 focus points in scouting, and so that'll be really good. I only need another 4 levels in scouting before we unlock the Forestkin perk, which will be huge. That'll make it so that we can catch anybody we want to and get away from anyone we want to too. It's a fantastic perk, especially paired with the Battanian racial or cultural perk. So what I'm doing right here is I'm getting a feel for my pathing. We're going to engage the enemy right here, and I'm going to have to run through those fences. And my job is to distract. I'm tanking, essentially. If you played MMO games, my archers are the DPS, and I'm tanking, so that they don't have to suffer the brunt of the enemy's wrath, and so be felled in battle. I don't want that at all. So we're gonna try and keep the enemy distracted in this little area as much as possible. The more they're grouped up, the easier it is for my guys to hit them. but it's not a simple thing to evade archer fire whilst having my range of motion so limited by these fences. And you can see we're nearly felled ourselves. Maybe tanked too much damage. Look at that, a non-existent health bar. It's not something you see every day. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and with no health, getting our horse reared is generally a death sentence. It's amazing that we did not fall right there. But the plan was to let them come out into more of the open so that I could move around better and maybe avoid some damage. And yeah, I don't know that there was a bee. Actually, I'm certain there was a bee. I just can't remember it. Sorry about that. So we're going to pick up some recruits from these villages, but I am going to keep my warband at 9 because I don't have any interest in being caught by Vlandian nobles that I don't want to fight. So we're going to keep our warband small, and we're going to do some guerrilla tactics here, and mainly just focus on entirely going to just focus on the peasants and the villages. We can make some good profits, we've shown, just fighting the villages. I think we netted like 15,000 gold from the last time we successfully raided Blandia, so I expect we can do as well at least. So now that the peasants have had enough and are ready to fight, I'm going to go ahead and give my companions the charge command. I don't like giving them the charge command. Several of my companions, the Butch and the Hyena, they're using longbows. They have longbows equipped, and so they won't be able to shoot their bows from horseback. But they will serve as a distraction. I don't need to be taking rocks from 30 peasants at a time. That can spell doom, especially when we started the fight with 30% health. Speaking of that, we are now in patch 2.10. Don't ask me how that works, but the two biggest things that I'm excited about in this patch is they've fixed it so that, or I haven't tested it, but so I'm told they have fixed it so that you can actually craft legendary items through blacksmithing that only have 3 parts. So that's massive. We'll be able to actually make legendary axes eventually. And also, they fixed the bug that made it so that you wouldn't reap the benefit of your medicine skill 25 perk that gives you 30% of your missing health back after battle. They fixed that bug. Well, like, okay, it worked. That perk worked, and it was fantastic and should always be picked. But there was a bug that made it so that it didn't function correctly when you attacked a village or even fought in a village, I think. But that's fixed now, and so like actually attacking villages is like maybe the best strategy. So the idea is that we're going to level up these recruits to sharpshooters, so that we have 3 Vlandian sharpshooter recruits, or sharpshooters, in our warband of 9, and then eventually, well, that'll come later. I'll talk about that at a later time. So right now I'm just trying to explore this map a little bit. I've never bothered to. It's so close, this map. It's all of the trees are very thick, and the slopes make the terrain seem even the map seem even smaller. And so I wanted to look around and see if I couldn't find a place that I liked fighting from better than just that starting point. But as you can see, I was not successful. It's all as difficult a terrain as the next place. Well, I can't say that for certain. I haven't explored the whole map, but that's the impression I've got from this foray. I'm fighting these Blandian peasants and militia well away from my warband, and that is to my detriment because none of these guys are distracted. They're all just focused on me because my guys aren't even shooting at them yet, and that's a problem. But I kind of like this little courtyard of the village a little bit better to fight in than much of the rest of the map. Ooh, look at that. We just made level 23. Just another, let's see, 33 levels and we'll be at 56, which is the goal for this series. I finally got wise and just told my guys to attack. Also, I was thinking that maybe someone, and it looks like I was right, maybe someone started running away and I wanted to see if they could find them for me. Because I don't like leaving that EXP on the battlefield. I like to kill everybody that shows up. Not let anybody run away. But it's not worth it to run all the livelong day just to find one guy. Now, since I already have 9 people in my warband, and I'm not looking to increase that, I went ahead and opted to just force them to give me goods in that village. But this time, I wanted to go ahead. I feel like I was wrong in doing that. I went ahead and forced them to give me recruits, whether I need them right now or not, because these recruits need to get leveled up, and they may well die in the process. I think I do have a couple of the recruits that leveled up, but I've got this one guy that hasn't leveled at all. So yeah, I am getting a little bit smarter here because I do have like 2 of my clan members at least that, no, 3, because Latigal, she's got a longbow too. She can't shoot from horseback. So I went ahead and dismounted them, and I feel secure in doing that because we've raided enough villages lately that where the result was that the villagers never actually made it to my guys anyway, so all of my clan members might as well be shooting their bows, getting some EXP. And this is a pretty big village that we're attacking with our warband of 9, but if you look up at the power bar, I think that if it's not dead even, we're barely scraping ahead in the power department. You can hear them lose heart and decide to quit the battle. You can see them trying to retreat there. I'm not gonna let them. Not about that. What I tried to do there was I couched my lance to kill the first guy because I wanted to get 40 damage from militia crossbow, even though we were wearing Noble Battanian armor. Better than Noble Battanian armor, frankly, in regards to our shoulders, gloves, and boots. But still taking 40 damage from them. That is a testament to how important it is to get very good armor, like the legendary best armor in the game. Now that's not to say that we won't take damage, but even if we are wearing the best armor in the game, but it is significantly less. So this is the village I was talking about episodes ago, about how you could get this map over by Jacqueline, and so what I was trying to do here was I dismounted my horse archers and I let the sergeants be in charge, because often when you do that, your horse archers and your foot archers will merge into the same group. And that's what I was hoping would happen, but it didn't actually happen. So I had to do it all manually. I wanted them in a straight line because there's only the, what is it, 7 of them? Yeah. We've got most of my companions using this nobleman avalanche, which is awesome. It's a great weapon to be using even on foot. Those manavletons that use the manavlion, they are a force to be reckoned with. You can really have your day wrecked by those guys if you don't pay them the proper respect. I love this map. It's a great time of day for it too. It's fun with the sunsets or sunrises and the reflection coming off the snow. It's really a beautiful game. Got quite a few of these militia in this village. It's kind of why I hesitated. I believe there was 37 of them, and I wasn't totally enchanted with the prospect of 37 against 9 at this early point in our game. But there is something to be said for quality over quantity, which you'll well know if you're acquainted with my Black Lion series. Oh, these guys are retreating en masse, and that was a mistake. Especially since they ran right towards me. We've only got the 5 archers left, and I'm going to see if I can't get a bit of athletic skill out of this battle. Looks like one of our guys did go down, but we pulled out the win in the end. Anyway, this has been episode 15 of the Black Lion Origins campaign, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.